Hey guys, Gathering Magic back again with episode number 9 of the Land Market Watch. Today is September 1st, 2024. So we're going to go over all things land and starting with land plots. So currently in the market on Splinterlands, you can see the price has gone up pretty dramatically from a couple weeks ago. A couple weeks ago, the cheapest plots in the game were right around $19. Now you're looking at almost 30 for unidentified plots. 2 weeks ago there was 90 available. This week there are 89 available, but you can see that big jump in price. And there was also an increase in price as well on Hive. A couple weeks ago they were the cheapest was a $22 buying price, and this week currently it's just under 26.50, so sitting at 26.45. So even though there's nothing really coming out with land in the foreseeable future, land plot prices have really gone up in the last 2 weeks. As far as tracts and regions, you can see really no movement at all. Still asking, over $11,000 for a tract and $88,000 for a region. So no movement there at all. Time crystals are pretty much the same price. They're sitting at right about 3 cents, just over 46 DEC. So if you're looking to pick up time crystals, definitely pick them up here and not directly from the game where they're costing 100 DEC each. Looking at totem fragments, not a whole lot of change. The common fragments went up a little bit in price to 55 cents. 2 weeks ago they were 49. Still over 300 available. Rare fragments have dipped a little bit from 264 to 250. The epic totem fragments went up from $20 to $23.50, and legendary went from about $115 to $150. So those are the prices for the totem fragments. For complete totems, for the commons, they dipped from 644 down to just under $6 at 578. Your rare totems went from 36 down to 33. Your epic totems stayed the same, as did the legendary. Epics are still sitting just under 170, and there's a single legendary totem available for $1,000. And then your totem claims, 2 weeks ago they were sitting at $5.99. Now they're sitting at $6.25. Your rares are the same, as you can see. Rares, epics, and legendaries, all the same as they were 2 weeks ago. Okay, so now what has moved with land prices as far as rarity? So we're going to start looking at all the different natural plots, common all the way up to legendary, see how the prices have changed. So currently in game, there are some plots that are available under $10. They're in region 141. There's a few available for an even $10. A bunch of them in region 62, so these have been up for a while. There are 24 plots available in the same region, but they're all swamps. There is also a single tundra available in region 141. There are 20 plots available in region 69 for $12. And then there's some other scattered plots available for $12 as well. So you're sitting basically $9 to $12 range for your cheapest common natural plots. Moving on to the rares, 2 weeks ago they were in that $19 to $23 range. They've dipped a little bit, so now you can see you can pick up a couple rare natural plots for under $17. So there's a couple available in region 141. In region 69 there are 15 available, a good mix of land types as well. So with these, with the river, you'll be able to do grain. Forest, you'll be able to do wood. And I believe desert does stone. So if you want to pick up a bunch of different types of land that will be able to produce different resources, region 69 is a good deal to get them for $19. There's also some available in regions 149 and 119. And then rounding out the top 5 cheapest for $19.50, there are 2 tundras available in region 141. Okay, moving on to the epics. So 2 weeks ago, epics were sitting in that $50 to $69 range, pretty close to that same range this week. So your cheapest one is in region 119 for $50. Then $52 in regions 141 and 117. After that, it jumps to $53 in region 137, and then up to $66.66 in region 141 for a bog. Okay, and now for your legendary natural plots. 2 weeks ago, they were in the 425 to 700 range. The low end has come up to right around $500 in regions 60 and 81. There's a plot available for $700 in 23. That's Gankland. There's 6 plots available in region 85 for $750. There's a plot available in region 60 for $825, and then it jumps all the way up to the last natural legendary plot available is in region 132, and they are asking $4,000 for a natural legendary. Good luck trying to sell it at that price. Okay, so the big movement this week that I noticed for land was in the common magical plots. These really jumped in price. So 2 weeks ago, you were looking at $24 to $31, and it's been kind of in that range for the last couple of months. You've been able to pick up common magical plots for, 25 bucks or less. There's none on the market now under 35. So if you don't want region 81, where there's 7 available, it jumps from 35 to 45 is your cheapest magical common plot. So that is the big jump for this week. So you can see there's a couple available in region 81. The $45 ones are available in regions 14, 48, and 114. There's a single plot available in region 110 for $47. There's a variety in for $49 in all of these different regions. I won't read them all out here. You guys can see them on the screen. Mainly it looks like death, some life, couple fire, and then rounding out the top 5 cheapest at even $50. There are single plots available in regions 14, 44, and 93. So that is the big move this week, are the common magical plots. But as you can see, look at the prices here. Now look at your rares. So your rares start at $44, $45. So my advice would be is if you're looking to spend $45, if region doesn't matter to you, get the rare magical plots for $45 instead of the common ones for $45. So not sure if these are overpriced, the common magical or the rare magical are underpriced, but to get kind of more bang for your buck, you definitely want to go for the rares over the commons. So the $44 ones are available in regions 69 and 117. The $45 ones are available in regions 7, 121, and 137. And then after that, there's a big jump in price from $45 all the way to $69. There's 2 fire magic plots available in 93. And then after that, it jumps all the way to $125 for a life magic plot in region 27. Okay, moving to epics. So your epics, 2 weeks ago, 175 to 246 range, pretty close to that now. $159 for a plot in region 135, $160 in region 112, $199 in region 93, a couple of $200 plots in regions 117. Those are for Earth and Life Magic. And then rounding out the top 5 is $240 in region 86. And then for the best magical plots, the legendary, there's not very many to choose from. 2 weeks ago, they were 670 to 1800, pretty much the same as you can see. There is 1 death magic available in region 137 for $695. And then there's several plots still available in region 85 for 1800. And those are for your legendary magical plots, and that's all there are on the market. Okay, so let's move now to occupied plots. So your occupied plots 2 weeks ago, 85 to 119. This week you're looking at 80 to 119. So the only thing that changed this week is there was a plot available now in region 91 for 80 bucks. Other than that, it's the same as it was for the last 2 weeks. For $85, you can pick up plots in 139 and 141. Region 112, there's a plot available for $99. There's 18 total available for the $119 price. Most of them are in region 69, but there's also 1 available in region 12 and 1 available in region 72, and then there's also 1 in region 86. So those are your common occupieds. Okay, moving to the rares. Same as they were 2 weeks ago. I don't think there was any change in the rare occupied plots. The cheapest two for just under $140 are still available in regions 137 and 140. For $190, you can pick them up in regions 69, 72, and 98. And then finally, for $200, you can pick up a desert plot in region 53, and that's for your occupied. Going to Epic Occupied, the big move here was there was a few plots that were available for the $280 to $300 range 2 weeks ago. Those are all gone, so now the floor price for your Epic Occupied has moved up to $600. So the floor basically more than doubled for Epic Occupied plots. I think I mentioned a couple weeks ago I didn't expect those to last very long. They were so much cheaper than the rest. So someone definitely snagged those. So your cheapest one, the $600 one, is in region 12. A $775 plot available in region 60. There's 3 plots for just under $1,000 in region 85. A single plot in region 5 for $1,100. And then finally a plot available in region 139 for $2,199. And then the rarest of the rare, the legendary occupied plots. 2 weeks ago, 2840 to 8 grand. Basically, they're the same except for there's one that entered the market at $2,800 even, and that's in region 117. All the rest are the same as they've been for the last 2 weeks. The other ones are available in regions 109, 29, 85, and 53. So if you've got the money to spend and you're looking for legendary occupied, that's it. There's only 5 on the market. Okay, rounding this video out with keeps and castles. So 2 weeks ago, the cheapest keep would have run you $829. There's a few cheaper than that now. So in region 69, there's plots available for $775 and then also a couple for $789. There's a keep available in region 117 for $788. One available in region 800 for $89 or for $800 in region 89. And then finally one available in region 28 for $950. So keeps are still under $1,000. A few months ago, they were in that $1,000 to $1,500 range, but they're pretty much holding their price yet, $750 plus. And then finally for castles, same 2 castles available. The only thing that changed over the last 2 weeks was the castle in region 69 went from 18,000 to 17,000. So that's it. So these are the only 2 castles that are available, and you can see the prices there. Okay guys, so that's it. Not a whole lot going on in land in the game, as you guys know, but as far as movement, like I said, the big news this week were the common magical plots seem to have been scarfed up in that $25 to $30 range, and now after these sell in region 81, you're looking at $45 as the floor price for common magical plots. So just wanted to share that information with you guys. In 2 weeks, we'll go through the land prices again, see if there's any more movement. Next weekend will be the next episode of the Splinterlands card market watch, so stay tuned for that. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you found the information useful. It's a nice timestamp to have, so when land finally does come out, however many months or years it is in the future, we can look back at prices and either say, wow, those prices were really, really cheap, or man, they were super expensive back then. So time will tell, but it'll be interesting to see how things change over the coming weeks and months. So hope you guys are doing well. Stay tuned for the next video coming up probably pretty soon. And as always, stay the course, keep on forging, and have fun. I'll see you again soon. Take care.